Generals, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Company of Heroes 2. We are your illustrious hosts, the Generals Gentlemen. My name is Archon Hawk.
And my name is The Machine. This is a bit of a hyper game. I didn't know that. Apparently Insert is TAC map.
Insert? Really?
Yeah, Insert.
But isn't it,
Numpad 0 as well. Yeah, Numpad 0 and Insert.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Spoiler alert, I was hitting backspace to reset my camera, and I hit Insert by accident.
There you go.
Sorry.
So you learn something
I don't know how
new
to
with General
keyboard.
Gentlemen
Can you
class.
show me how to keyboard, Blake?
I would love to show you how to keyboard. Machine, if I knew how, I would
type
show
with
you
your
in a
elbows,
second.
right? Isn't that how you do
Yeah,
it?
that's right, yeah.
Yep. Mad. So this is Road to Cutoff.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
Road to
you got it
Cutoff.
right. I thought you were going to miss it for a second. Yeah, Road to Cutoff.
This north side is pretty unbalanced, man. To quote the Love Nest, the man himself, Code 2 is balanced enough, it's the maps that are unbalanced. I would disagree, but the point is, the maps are pretty unbalanced, especially as US on the south against Wehrmacht, like north. This is the
Not
worst
fun.
spot to be in.
It's not a good spot.
Yeah, it's so easy to cut off. Personally, I would have loved to see Paul wire off this wire off the wall.
Yeah.
I love doing that. Very important to do.
It's pretty crucial because once the south side actually gets control over that heavy cover, very hard to push them off it. So
Yeah, that's it. I think that's one of the reasons why south is stronger is because there's no heavy cover here, so you
Yeah,
can't really
that's why.
camp it.
It's 100%,
unless you
yeah.
have sandbags.
Yeah.
But here you already have like sandbags everywhere. So it will be PaulAD as our Wehrmacht.
he'll be paying off against Siddolio as our Sid?
Yeah.
El Siddo
He is a streamer.
as our US forces.
You may remember him from helping Hans's authentic experience video.
Oh yes, of course.
He was
yeah,
like, I think the first one that sound bugged.
Yeah.
Either way,
One of our Sandbag compradores. So
is he going for a sneaky garrison? I think he is.
essentially,
But
yeah.
he won't get it.
No,
Nah.
denies.
No. He walks away from it.
Very nice garrison to actually have. A lot of windows on the side there, and you can actually fire from the corner. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's quite hard to take back and push into the heavy cover around that area.
Also, because when you're so close to it, you don't generally get the cover bonuses when you're like really close.
You see the standard heavy cover versus garrison firefight here. Coming out. The riflemen are going to have a pretty fun time. Grenadiers are really not grouped here. The riflemen are finding these nice individual engagements. So good play from Sid.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's pressing on to the backing off actually.
Backs off. He doesn't want to run into the Grens in heavy cover, so probably a smart move. You can actually just hold the point from his own heavy cover, and he can just back cap from there. So
I thought he was going to, given the fact that there was only 3 Grens. So it would have been pretty safe to do so, actually. Either way, capping up the map, going for his 4th rifle squad, not going for an M20.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
Could be M15, could be a Stuart, who knows.
those riflemen didn't even drop any health during that entire engagement. From the heavy cover, just the Grenadiers doing absolutely nothing from the garrison there. Yeah, Gren's really not having a fun time. Paul is having a tough start to this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Pioneer is going to be capping this point in neg cover. The riflemen are advancing, and if Sid does get the cutoff, then he's going to be in a great spot. Grens are retreating. Paul is losing his map control. His squads are pretty low as well, so he's going to need to get medics soon, or he will get punished. But you can't really go medics before 222, otherwise the M20 just ruins your day.
The almighty cutoff has been taken as well, Machine.
There we go. Road to cutoff.
Road to cutoff, ladies and gentlemen.
It's more like the auto bund cutoff.
Oh, is that a really deep teller mine being built? No, teller. Further down. Okay, you've missed it, but the machines were... Oh, it was S-mines. Okay, cool.
Actually pretty clever.
So
having
you can build them
S-mines
under
in
fire,
this spot
so
in
it's
here
fine.
is nice to do. Because that's a very common retreat path as well.
It's going to force some sweepers coming out on those echelon.
Good way to wipe squads for the cost of 20 munitions is S-mines. A mortar coming out.
Wow.
Very, very bold move this early.
Quite.
And he's lucky that there's a captain coming out. But again, it's probably because he went 4 riflemen. If it was 3 riflemen, it would generally be indicative of an M20. With 4 riflemen, it's pretty much always going to be a captain. Though last game, it wasn't. The last game was, of course, against Ciaz. Ciaz went 4 riflemen into M20.
He did. Yeah, he went 4 riflemen into M20.
Yeah. So mortar's going to do it very well, actually. It's going to be very effective. It's just... It's surprising because normally if you go mortar early, you get punished very, very hard. And it's going to be advancing I really think Sid should be a bit more aggressive and just hold the cutoff. But no, it looks like he is trying to.
He's having a great time manpower-wise. He just isn't dropping models at all. He's always behind heavy cover for every single one of these engagements.
Like, for example, capping this point really shouldn't be the priority. Getting and holding the cutoff, because that just denies everything. You die munitions, there's no LMGs coming out of Paul, you don't have fuel. It's going to make it harder for him to get vehicles.
Is the mortar starting to pay off now? And it will make the heavy cover a lot harder to hold because of how long Sid actually took for it. Wow.
Sid.
Please retreat, Areno.
Oh, Sid, you gotta retreat that squad, bro.
Bro, would recommend retreating squads.
Surprised he didn't retreat directly.
Oh.
Risky. Oh.
Wow.
He barely gets away.
That's very lucky.
Fortunate man. Why did he not retreat that way?
I'm unsure, to be honest.
Anyway.
Could have been something to do with the terrain where the mortar actually impacted that forced them to go the other way. I'm not sure.
Pack howitzer.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, potentially. I mean, that's a big manpower investment here.
Yeah, it's expensive, and it means he won't have enough infantry to get the VP. And mortar against pack howitzer, it's pretty RNG, honestly. Like, mortars the German mortars are very consistent. Not much scatter, high rate of fire. The pack howitzers have such low accuracy, such high scatter, but their damage is huge. You can wipe squads very easily, but you can also miss incredibly easily as well.
I take it the counter barrage will work against a pack howitzer, or yep, definitely.
Counter barrage is nice.
Yeah.
You get outranged though. Setting up again, risky move.
Oh,
No grenades, fortunately though.
I think it's actually behind heavy cover as well. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. The heavy cover probably saving him actually.
Yeah. I think there was the issue there for Paul is moving it and having it auto set up. Yeah. The problem. I think he just wanted it behind heavy cover and then it actually set up. So probably wasn't an intentional move there. Just a...
Is a flamer coming out of Paul. And we have a fair bit of munitions float. We may see the M19 at 19s with Sid once he hits 3 command points. Or perhaps bars, but... Sherman, they're hard to rush when you go captain. It's 30 fuel less than a lieutenant, but only 10 fuel less if you go lieutenant plus M20. So definitely not out of the equation is a Sherman rush. Stuart. Okay.
Okay, cool. And we do have
wow.
And a mechanized, the
squad wipe half track.
Yeah, the squad wipe half track.
So actually very fortunate that he went for a Stuart. A blind gamble, but it will be excellent against the P-Gren half track.
Rolling its way in. They should definitely look to run into this captain now, especially given it's on one model.
It was an early retreat. He did drop a bazooka though, and he leaves on the ground. There's a bazooka there for the taking, and against the half track, losing the bazooka is a bit of a blow. Probably won't get these squads.
Wow, and if the Stuart came up a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but there's a pack howitzer.
Okay, yeah, the Stuart might actually come out in time.
The rifleman doesn't have the AT grenade, but it will very, very soon.
Stuart's a couple of seconds
away.
away.
Wipe it. It won't be able to cap it though, so just a bit of manpower bleed, not a huge deal.
Stuart's up, Stuart's up.
But he's actually baiting the, well, not really baiting, I guess, but he's going to be collapsing upon this with the... He's not collapsing upon this with the rifleman. So the power track, it doesn't even matter. He gets it from the front. M20 will move in. Now he's going to actually lose this half track. Not really worth it. He shouldn't have got caught by the AT grenade. I think he was not watching, maybe trying to micro the squad on the side here.
Really good early retreat there, actually, coming out from the early evac, coming out there from the P-Grens. Getting them out of that really low half track.
Yeah, he will find the Faust here. Otherwise, he may have lost the P-Grens had that Faust not connected.
So that'll stop the chase coming out, but there's no real follow-up AT here on the side of Paul, other than that bazooka he picked up on a Gren squad, so which could actually pay off. That'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll help, for sure. And not much munitions for Paul, so Shreks aren't an option just yet.
And I think more S-mines coming out on that, the Pioneers as well, if we just flick over to them. From the looks of things, how fast they're actually building, there must be more S-mines.
So, really late tier 2. He's only getting it now, so the pack's going to be quite delayed. Which is why he had a fair bit of squads in the field.
Sure doesn't know that just yet, so we'll have to see what kind of an impact it'll actually, how aggressive it'll actually go here. It looks like fairly aggressive. He wants this wipe, and he'll definitely get it. There we go. Bazooka gets dropped once again. Like I said, the captain go and grab that one. Oh, but the echelon actually do get forced off here as well, so no mine sweeping going on. But
well, even the vehicle crew, he could evac the Steward and just cap it. The rifleman's obviously more beneficial, but if it's kind of the emergency, oh crap, I want to prevent him from recapturing it. That's an option, as long as you don't get caught lose 2 members of the crew, then you can't recapture the vehicle. Maybe you can with a Stewart. I know with the tanks you can't, with like a Sherman and a Jackson, for example.
Oh.
Nice crushes.
Stuart, yeah, I was going to say, Stuart's just going to... I was hoping you would do this. Yeah, Stuart's just going to clear the mines the old-fashioned way, so
Though,
run over them.
How it works, there's a penetration chance.
Yeah. Yeah, so, as you saw there when it was actually going over backwards. I don't know if it matters where the mine actually detonates, but I'm pretty sure armor values actually do matter. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because it looked like it did, because when this Stuart went over forward, as just a lab, I guess you could say here, it didn't actually take any damage. When it went over backwards, took damage from 2 mines. So,
actually a good question, I'm not sure. Have you ever tried clearing mines with an M3?
It doesn't go well for you. So.
You clear like 2 patches and you're like, whoops.
Whoops, and it just pretty much dies. I've actually done that once. I've made the mistake once and never made it again.
Yeah, no, me too. Because originally you could, like ages ago, and they changed the way that the M3 worked. So they decreased the health and like... No, sorry, they increased their health and decreased the armor. Yeah. Where before that armor change, you could crush them with M3s. They did that to make it so it wasn't as like all in with the Faust. Like it used to be like if you would Faust an M3, it would die. And this is going to be the M19, M19s. They're pretty broken because they bug out. You can toggle it in combat, so you can't rifle nade these. Like it's supposed to be so that you can't toggle it in combat. You have to preemptively do it, but because of relic coding, you can actually do it in combat. So. Still an awful engagement underneath mortar shells and LMGs behind heavy cover.
Pack Howitzers are not having the best time RNG-wise. It just hasn't been hitting much.
Yeah, that's just standard, honestly. Like,
yeah. It is positioned a long way back as well, though, so...
Yeah, and then when it hits, it'll kill 3 models.
Yeah.
It's very, very RNG-based. Kind of same with the infantry support gun as well. Stug is on the field.
Mortar's a lot more consistent, and the Stuart's got to be careful here. Yeah. That's a bigger tank.
So does the Stug, though. If the Stuart circles it, it will kill it pretty quickly.
Vision block damage. You won.
There is 2 bazookas. Given the fact that they're on different squads, though. Yeah, the Stug is...
Wow,
he's trying to bait it here,
way more than that.
Yeah, oh, nice. Wow, he got baited, but still not penetrating with the Stewart. If he goes all in, if he strafes it, he can get this kill. He only needs like 2 more shots with the Stewart, he'll get it. Oh, wow, he's going to lose this one. Yeah. Very, very deep play. He actually blocks it off.
Nice, good block. Well played.
Even then, there was a bazooka here from the rifleman. And that was just a big mistake from Paul. He shouldn't have chased around the corner. Like, regardless of whether or not there was the captain there, the Stewart could have just circle strafed it.
Oh, another Stug though. It's older brother and much angrier brother now.
Oh, he's very angry as well. Yeah. He's going for the captain, but he's behind heavy cover, so I don't know if he'll hit. He's getting caught on the terrain. Yeah, he's missing a lot. The Stug not having a great time. Yeah, he's constantly hitting cover. Yeah. Stug is renowned for being batshit OP against infantry.
Well known, in fact. Just hitting so much cover. I think that's a pretty
He's going way too deep, though.
Yeah. A bit of ability popping going on here from the Stewart when it does penetrate. It does get those nice little criticals.
Either way, Paul has most of the map, so he is in a pretty good spot.
He is.
There isn't a major on the field, not just yet from Sid, so the Sherman is quite a far way off. Not even sure if he will go Sherman, given the fact he already has a Stewart, and it is pretty late into the game. Jackson may be a better choice against these Stugs, and probably the Tiger, which will eventually come. Pack on the field as well, or we're getting built rather. We'll be on the field quite soon.
Stug is going to put some really nice anti-infantry pressure on the map here. We do have an M1 coming out from Sid. That's a good choice.
That's a good choice. You don't really want to try and use bazookas against them because the Stug just wipe infantry squads so easily.
Yeah. M1
Actually,
a much safer choice.
Not untoggling out of this stance.
Just chilling. Okay, here comes the Stug. It's going to be running into the bazookas in the middle, though. Gotta take a couple of shots. Stewart's actually going for the flank here.
He's gonna kill this.
If the captain can get another
the 3 bazookas, and they're actually penetrating. Doesn't lose the captain either. There's a Stewart with a flank.
Oh, fantastic.
That is a dead Stug. That being said, there's Shreks on this Pigrins. Will he lose? No, he gets around the road. The trees are blocking off the shot.
This is beautiful.
Oh, with the Faust.
Oh, can he dodge it? Oh,
nah, he gets it.
Wow, unlucky.
I don't know if he'll kill it though.
Probably gonna lose it.
Oh, shoot out!
No!
Panzerfaust will bring you dishonor.
Panzerfaust will indeed bring you dishonor.
That's the Loveness Panzerfaust.
That's the Loveness Panzerfaust, yes.
It's like the same spot as well. What is it with this hilly bit?
Area. It's that area. It's that hill. It's the damn hill.
Yeah.
It's anti-Panzerfaust hill.
Panzerfaust. Say it, Blake.
Panzerfaust will bring you dishonor.
It's true. It's true. Rifleman will bring you 3 kills. That's Stuart. That's a bit crushing for Paul.
This
because
is great Stuart micro. Well, it's gonna eat two more Shreks though.
He probably should have lost it though. But like, if he lost the Stuart, then the Stug E would have free reign. That's going to be the third Stug E.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, Paul, he just doesn't
so
want to put a tiger, apparently.
So Paul.
Yeah.
has 10 CPs, almost on 11, and just chooses not to go for a tiger.
Well, he can't afford it.
Yeah.
And I think the issue is here as well is that if he doesn't have the Stugs, he can't really deal with the Stuarts. But that being said, now between the P-Grand Shreks and the pack, and he's got a fair bit of munitions for the Fausts, I think he should be fine for the Stuart.
It's just map control
really
as well.
Yeah, or the LMGs on these riflemen, you can't really kill them, at least not out in the open. So I think that's the issue for him, is the M19s are going to be wrecking his Grens, especially with how much he's spent in AT. He only has one LMG Gren, doesn't have 3. The mortar, though, is actually proving to be very valuable in this regard. It is quite low, so he may want to heal that up. Otherwise, he can get wiped quite easily. He's just driving into the nade, though. He's nading him. Nade connects. Like, what do you expect? There's a bazooka coming up, and Stuart going for the worldwide exclusive flank. Would you consider that worldwide exclusive?
I would consider that worldwide exclusive, yes, machine.
Yeah.
However, will the pack consider it worldwide exclusive?
I think it will, actually. The pack's in a rough spot. The Stuart can kill it pretty quickly. The Pyos are kind of not really doing much. Stuart, it was a very late reaction, but he has juked it. Yeah. Just barely avoiding it. He's gonna dig through this one, and the M1's actually there waiting for the Stug to come back.
Unlucky, yeah. Stuart didn't really
he may get caught on the fuel cache. Oh. Almost decruise it.
Very close.
Gotta be careful of these P-Grens as well.
I think the fuel cache is actually a really nice choice because it does prevent the cutoff.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a very nice way of dealing with it. It can be destroyed, of course, but you know it's just more time delay unless you react to it and stop the decap coming through.
And that mortar's in a great spot.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, Sid just can't do anything about it.
Because of how close it is as well, it doesn't scatter much. The further things are away, the more they scatter. Not just Katyushas, even mortars are the same as well. So like that, like it's gonna hit, especially with the Vet 2 accuracy increase.
This could be a squad wipe. The next shot could be a squad wipe.
Though he gotta be careful of grenades over the hedges. If Sid does get nades, which he probably won't given his fuel deficit, nade over the wall will wipe it.
Someone get us out of here.
They're in nade cover. Both of the squads are in nade cover, in fact.
Oh, that's Stuart. Wow.
Oh, wow, the Stuart.
It's
another Stug E.
Yeah, that's 4 Stug E's.
Yeah, I think it's just...
That's Stuart.
Oh, Stuart, though.
He got 7 kills.
That's insane.
Damage engine still, and the M1, that's firing from the road, does get wiped by the Stug E. Stuart will penetrate. Oh, not quite, but gets the vision block, and this other Stug E, it's crawling its way back with its tracks.
This Stuart is having the best time of its life, so I don't think I've ever seen a Stuart be this effective.
No, 100%. He may lose this Vet 3 mortar.
I think it's worth, like, even if you lose the Stuart at this point, I mean, oh.
Dangerous game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, the Stuart's been really unlucky, to be honest.
Oh, that's a little bit deep though, perhaps.
Yeah, he's gonna die now.
Bouncing the pack, will it fire?
Yeah, it's gonna hit it, yep. It's gone.
Oh, main gun destroyed.
He lives!
RNGesus saves the Stuart.
Yeah, that's the second time. First Panzerfaust bringing dishonor, and this time it's the main gun destroyed here. Yeah, PaulAD has been trying to kill this thing for a long time. It's a really big pain for him. And really what it's done is he's got his map control back, which means he started to get more fuel income. Did spend fuel on something. What did he spend it on?
Sid?
Instead of 70, yeah. Is he going major?
Yeah, major.
He's going major.
Yeah,
okay,
major.
yeah, he's building it. Fantastic. Just doesn't show up because it's an
Jackson's
upgrade.
just gonna wreck.
There's a major reporting for action.
There we go. Major's on the
Or
field.
he could just go double Stuart, given the success of this first Stuart.
Why not? It's like, it seems to be working thus far, so... Just such a low fuel cost just means Paul just keeps spamming these Stuggies.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Yeah,
75 fuel.
Yeah.
But really, it's delaying the Tiger. So
a lot, yeah.
When the Jackson shows up, he really has to make sure, oh, this Stuart's going to find the Stug.
Oh, doesn't penetrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that being said, you know, front armor.
Oh, the Shrek's actually... Is he within range?
Yep.
Oh, they both...
hit the Garrison. One hit the Garrison.
One hit the Garrison. The Stuggy as well. The Faust!
Fausts.
Oh, he's not within range.
No.
And he's poking with the Stuart, they get a lot of range with Vet 3. If you have the Vet 3 Stuart with a Jackson, you have the sight scouting for the Jackson, and it becomes very efficient because then you can outrange pretty much everything.
I think the only mistake here from Sid has just been that Pack Howard's a choice. I mean, how many kills are we on now?
did you get a
Finally,
wipe then?
Veterancy 1. Yeah, it does actually get a wipe.
10 kills.
As I say it. So 10 kills, yeah, look. I mean, but it's been there for a long time.
It's true.
Let's be honest.
It's true.
A capture point is under attack.
Consistent damage engines here for the Stugs. There's just not enough repairs.
Stuart, in fact. Sherman, sorry.
Wow, okay. So,
I mean,
yeah.
Shermans aren't bad against Stuggies. Even with the AP shells, they do penetrate against the front armor pretty consistently.
And look, they're low a lot of the time, so it's not going to really take much for the Shermans to take out those Stugs.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially if it'd be interesting to see if Sid's Stuart Micro keeps up with the Sherman now on the field. So
He hasn't actually captured the M1 back, though.
No,
Probably
he
should
hasn't.
do that.
Reinforcements in.
So
That's
how
a
many
big deal.
Stuggies is this? This is 4, right?
I think this is 4. I'm pretty sure we've seen 2 die, and this is the 4th
Yeah, you're right,
now.
it's
So
4.
yeah, pretty sure on 4. Yeah, 4 Stuggies. Sid is very low on VPs though, 209, 420 here for Paul. A very apt number for him.
Tank support is here. Sherman
Ooh,
ready.
Ruffin actually connects there. Sherman isn't here yet. Stuart's got to be careful. Pack's actually going to be setting up here.
This is a risky play. Trying to poke your rifles against 2 Stuggies.
I just like to see a flank here from the Stuart. He's just getting more veterancy here, but he needs to start taking out support weapons and trying to stop dueling the Stuggies.
Yeah. Yep. Sherman's here though now, so this Sherman will probably go for some flanks, especially if he uses the smoke. And an MG42 coming out from Paul. Interesting choice. Wow, what is the Stug doing?
Wow, that's not a good place to be.
He's very deep here. The pack is
we get the
caught
kill?
off by the garrison. The pack isn't firing. Shot blocker really just can't penetrate it. There's no Faust
crew
here
shot.
either. Yeah, the Stug Vet 1 target weak point.
Yeah.
No, that was it there. That was
the
just
target
a
weak
lucky.
point.
That was an
That was,
RNG.
oh, that's so unlucky. That's really
So
unfortunate.
you got 2 target weak points, one of which being from.
Yeah.
If he caps that, he's gonna lose the rifle squad.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, I think he wants to try and prevent the cap. Yeah. See, I don't know if it was intentional, but the Sherman was destroyed.
Yeah.
Coming out of.
Yeah, I was
Paul.
gonna say it was too quick. It was too quick to be a target weak point.
Yeah, exactly.
The shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got target weak point, and then he used the ability. So he
Yeah.
got 2 in a row, which was pretty
It
ridiculous.
lasts too long.
Yeah.
Not only should it not exist, it just lasts too long.
Yeah, and it really is
so-
the issue with Stuggies is not only do they wipe squads for batshit crazy, don't require any tech, they also serve as AT purpose
Yeah.
by having target weak point. So combining packs and Stuggies, it's really everything you need.
It's pretty potent. So I guess it's fair enough in terms of the amount of RNG Sid has had in his favour so far. That
Yeah,
Stuart
that's true.
is the luckiest thing I've ever seen in my life. So
This Stug is actually balling against the Stug
Look,
E with the
who-
armored skirt, so it has a lot more armor now.
who needs Shermans when you can just get like 2 more Stuarts? I mean, Sid should really follow in Paul's footsteps here and just spam out an individual tank that happens to be working. So 3
Yeah.
Stuggies.
Oh man. He needs a
3, that's our
Jackson.
5th. That's our 5th Stug. We should keep a Stug E counter. We really need one
5.
at this point. I don't think he's ever going to go for a tiger.
Yeah, okay,
I
a
just have
hell
a feeling.
cheesy overlay or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he may get Fausted here though, but there's the rifleman's with the bazooka. Nope, doesn't get caught. The Stuggy actually got to block his own Grens.
So do you think a Jackson at long range would just be a better choice
Oh,
at this
absolutely.
point? Or,
Jackson's killed the Stuggies in 2
Yeah.
shots. So like, if you get caught, like by a very, very small amount, the Jackson just kills them in 2 shots. Jacksons are amazing. You do have to be careful of the target weak point with packs nearby, but still,
course.
it's very safe.
Capture point is being
Well, that pack howitzer chunked the Stuggy.
I was wondering what it
Yeah,
was.
it was
I thought
back
the M1 still hasn't been capped, right?
Like, he may lose this actually if
Yeah.
it hits it again.
Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I was going to say, the Bazooka got 1 more shot off in addition. Stuart.
That is one advantage of pack howitzers and the ISGs, the infantry support guns, is they do have better AT than your mortars, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, it's in the wipe.
Wiping squads.
As they do.
some of our riflemen.
The Stug every wipe.
Another Sherman, I really think should just go for Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Jackson's just a better choice. I mean, what infantry threat is there from Paul?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's 2 squads.
There's nothing.
There's
yeah.
literally 2
The
squads.
Stug E is the threat here. It just seems a really odd choice. His micro is so good, but his decision making
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be.
And he can't all in against 3 Stuggies, all of which
yeah,
having
a
target weak point. This is going to be chain
And Trex and a pack.
Yeah.
Chain
Chain CC.
infantry threat. There's no infantry threat here. The infantry threat is 1 squad of Grens.
It's like when you try and Pokemon gun. It's the chain CC. Yeah.
You don't want to muck around, especially Jarmain's ones. Look, Yeah, so M1's been recapped finally here for Sid, and that's great. But yeah, just Sherman's not a good choice. Need to see a Jackson here. Such a big range
100%.
advantage, and just yeah.
We got the M1 now, so that's good. The M1s will also two-shot the Stugs. Sooner or later, the Stugs are gonna get more wipes.
Sherman ready.
You give a Stug long enough, it will get these wipes on these rifle squads. The Vet 3 rifle squads. Like I swear, Stugs are more likely to squad wipe a Vet 3 rifle than they are a Vet 0. Also, the
Let
more
us see the
the
veterancy.
more bars, the more upgrades you have,
Yeah.
exponentially increases the squad wipe chance of a
Yeah.
Stug.
It's a fair call, to be
Yeah.
honest. Fair call.
Same with comparing shocks to conscripts.
Something else we need a lab, I think.
A capture point is under attack.
I like how the two Stugs are actually scared of the Stuart.
Yeah,
They're backing away.
just
from it.
terrified, absolutely terrified.
Oh, he may
Oh.
get the target. Sorry, what was it called? Shell shock.
You mean the
the
bug
point-
out where the Stug goes through the steward?
No,
or-
no, I mean, the point blank engine shot.
Yeah.
Either way, that's one Stug E down, one of the veterans, and two ones more specifically. M1 as
deal.
well gets another one. It's abandoned.
Wow.
He's going to be recapping it, but the bazooka's there. It's suppressed though. Can he
Make
fire
the
it in
shot.
time? M1
Gets destroyed
will
anyway.
fire that one in time. The
Can the
Stug
third
E
one
as
go
well
down? The
is
sixth.
backing away
the
here.
sixth Stug E.
Pigrins are there.
Okay, goes down.
Penetrates it.
Okay, that might be game.
That's all of these Stug E's down.
And now the Stug can just wreak havoc if it stays
Oh,
alive.
The pack
What?
killed the mortar.
The pack just killed the mortar.
Yeah, there's a lot of AT here though. Gets the wipe on that other pack. Pigrin's getting some nice shots here on the Sherman.
Yeah, I
He's
really
gonna
want to see
back
the
away for
Sherman
now.
live here. He wants to keep the veterancy as well as the Stuart. At this point, killing so many Stuggies is going to be worth just to back away. Going for the garrison
Yeah,
looks
maybe.
things. Good move. It won't quite get the shot. Too much range. Too much.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Yeah. Wow, almost got the scatter actually into the other
Slight
Stuart.
arty barrage.
Yeah, might have been.
Slight arty barrage it is, yeah. Didn't do too much though.
Wow, so yeah, look, pull down to no squads, and this is the issue with the Stug-E spam. It'd be so easy to lose all of them. The 7th? 6th or 7th?
It's
I think it's the 6th. It might be 7.
6. No, it's 6.
2 went down, we built another 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think you're right.
6.
This is number 6. Okay. Alright, so now Sid's in an awesome position. The
Oh,
Sherman ended
yes.
up working just because it wasn't getting penetrated there, and if the target weak point shot doesn't penetrate, then stun.
That's right. And
Yeah.
they got pretty close. So the Sherman did get some great damage on the pack, and that pack is vet 2, very, very low, should just retreat. Don't want to lose that pack. Now there's the cutoff here, so we won't have the munis in the fuel.
Runs away now. So yeah, Paul in trouble. Tiger definitely seems like a better idea instead of maybe 3
Yeah.
of those Stuggies.
Sherman's full health already.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why, is because both of the vehicle crews were repairing the Sherman. No one was repairing the Stuart.
The
So,
Stuart.
nice play to make. When you have a very high priority vehicle, repair that with all your vehicle crews. Whether it's a Jackson or a Sherman, just whatever's more important at the time. He's going to lose this one.
Yeah.
Didn't retreat it. Didn't have it behind the wall either.
And so you would normally recommend that you transfer like vehicle vet over to the Sherman, but in this case I think it's just more important to have it on the Stuart.
Yeah, it's true, but
balling
you've also
hard.
got to look at the
Yeah.
the proportion of
Proportion,
veterancy.
yeah.
Like, a vet 3 Stuart is probably a vet 1 Sherman. And
Yeah. Sherman needs to start focusing on this garrison.
oh, he loses the
Gonna
other
lose.
Stuggy as well. Like, if you get a vet 3 M20
Yeah.
crew and put it in a Sherman,
Yeah.
it's like half of it. Like, yeah. So often it isn't really that worth it. Going from your light vehicles to your upper vehicles, unless it's like a Jackson. Because the thing is with Shermans at vet 1, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. The camo net, or the radio net, it isn't really that great, and even then it doesn't actually matter if you only have one of them.
Okay, that's the 7th Stuggy.
Yeah, that's Sugi. Whereas with the Jackson, having it vet 1 is the ability, is the difference between it consistently penetrating and hitting 100% of the time,
Yep.
and it bouncing and missing. So, like, having the HEVAP rounds is very crucial, and this Stuggy is just being thrown away.
Yeah.
It really is just throwing them into the meat grinder. Like,
Everyone got the shot off as
Yeah.
well. Wow, it gets taken off. Yeah, look, that's got to be game over here for Paul. It was an interesting strat, but yeah, I use the word interesting.
AT gun ready.
The,
2
full
vehicles,
length
1
of the,
building, 13 infantry
insane.
is this Stuart. Disclaimer alert. Gentlemen do not guarantee that your Stuart will be this effective.
We do not, no. If your micro is as good as Sid's and your own G, it's possible. But no, we recommend that you try and ball as hard as possible with your Sherman and try and be Sid.
Yeah.
Everyone should try and be Sid.
We cannot be held liable if you build a Stuart and it gets two-shotted by a pack.
I.e., There we go. That's what happens most of the time. It doesn't get to vet 3, that just happens. Pack's gonna go down now, though.
Like, it's the worst when you have something really heroic the whole game, and just as you're about to win, it loses.
PaulAD, Artie Bry's gonna be coming down, but I think it's pretty much just gonna kill the Packer for nothing else.
Not really a huge deal there. Paul having quite a fair bit of munitions as well. Telemines would have been nice. Don't think he really had the map control.
Yeah, he had a lot of S mines.
He could have got that telemines. Play like a noob. Like, I'm just saying,
Excellent point, Sid. Excellent point.
Yeah, a very nice rebuttal there. I think, Stug.
I thought so. Yeah.
Trying to abuse Stug. Yeah, just because something is OP doesn't mean you have to build 7
of them. No.
Like, I'm also pretty sure. Shout out to Sid. I'm pretty sure he wasn't actually abusing the defensive stance. Like,
not at all.
He seemed to not be using it in combat when he could have.
Yeah. It seems like his micro would be good enough to dodge those rifle grenades.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
His Stuart micro definitely is.
So. I don't know. I think maybe Paul should try strafing 7 times.
Yeah, I would switch to close air
support. Try JU87.
Yeah.
Try doing that 7 times. See if that works out.
The clicking is a lot easier than microing Stuggies.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be game over.
I think it is a hard map for Stuggies because there's a lot of choke points and shot blockers, so you get caught.
You gotta pick your abuse.
But really, once he.
As we saw,
he had all
so much
3 of the OP commands.
I know.
Yeah. So the thing is with the Stuggy is, like, once he lost the first one, kind of lost the momentum. It really shouldn't have face checked around the corner there.
No,
Again, not only was
move.
it just the bazooka, but the Steward could have just circle strafed it, got the block, got the target engine, or the point blank engine shot, and just killed it on its own. So just a little bit more conservative should the Stuggy play have been. And a little bit more working as intended should the Panzerfaust have been.
Yes, it should have been, definitely. Yeah, that should have gone down a couple of times.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we did have the first Sherman going down to a lucky crew shock, and then another one on
and then the
top
main
of
gun crit.
Yeah.
Welcome to KO2.
Welcome to Go2.
Skill occasionally decides games.
GeneralsGentlemen do not guarantee that your individual skill will actually make you win.
We cannot be held liable if you lose a game despite being better than your opponent.
Yes. These disclaimers are really important. I know you
Look,
guys
I
may
talked to
laugh,
my lawyer,
but...
and he said that with the amount of content that we do, there's someone bound to try and press legal charges against us when we, I don't know, I can't think of a good example.
Make suggestions.
What's something ridiculous happening in the game?
No, I don't know. This is KO2. There's a lot of ridiculous things. Yeah, GG from Paul is going to be the call. Sid, with nice play, plays that one out really nicely. Doesn't get too aggressive or too crazy. Ended up on, I didn't see. How many kills was the pack outs on?
Oh, I can check.
Few.
It's
you can still.
It's
Okay,
14.
nice, 14.
But honestly, like 14 kills over a 32-minute game isn't really enough to justify
Considering it didn't move either, it's not like it was being forced off or anything, whereas the mortar probably had that many kills in about the first 4 minutes of its existence. So we have to remember that mortar placement is really nice. I mean, obviously very nade vulnerable, but
at the same time, the pack howitzer could have just wiped squads. Like, it's really hard to criticize pack howitzers because their performance varies so much. Same with ISGs.
Mortars are so much more consistent. Yeah. Just a, generally a faster fire rate and the fact that they're going to be closer. Whereas pack howitzers, big explosions. Yeah. Big explosions, a lot of potential for squad wipes.
And it's not just the kills. You also got to look at like the bleed. Like, if you have an engagement where even if you don't kill any models, but if your pack howitzer wounds half a Gren squad, then all of a sudden you got the engagement in your favor now.
Definitely.
So, pack howitzers, they're nice to have, but
especially given we have to remember how good Sid's just not unit preservation, but model preservation was at the start of this game. He lost about 5 models over the course of the entire first engagement where he took most of the map. Because he dropped so little models, it's okay to put that massive manpower investment into the back howitzer, because normally you're reinforcing so much, you're spending so much manpower as US reinforcing those riflemen squads, you just don't have the luxury of going for that pack howitzer because it's just too much manpower. Yeah,
exactly. And if you don't rush out a Sherman, and you don't have it in time to make a big impact, then the LMGs will outscale your Grens. But there wasn't really ever the LMG Grens. There's only one of them, so the riflemen had the advantage, especially with the M19s. But either way, that'll wrap this one up. Hope you enjoyed watching 7 Stug E's die. It felt kind of good, to be honest.
Yeah, look, it was a cleansing moment. I think, really, more than anything
like justice.
else. We had fun. We hope you did too. If you enjoy our content, please consider checking out
Yeah.
our Patreon.
Blake's getting hell good at this.
I am. I know when to say things. So
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
good.
that is basically what shoutcasting in a nutshell is knowing how to pronounce words.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Fair call.
All right. Good night.
Night, guys.